morning guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to run you through my big bag collection. Apparently big bags are in at the moment, but for me it's not a question of whether they're on trend or not. I need them for my lifestyle. I work at an office Monday to Friday and I am going to be a mum in November, first time mum, and I think that these bags are going to see me through motherhood as well. So, and then prior to all of that, I was at uni. So if you're studying, or if you work in an office, or if you are a mum, or you're just someone that likes to carry everything, including the kitchen sink, then I think you're going to find a lot of value within this video. So I've got 9 bags in front of me. I wish I had 10 just so I could round it up to an even number. And you will notice there's a bit of a theme here. I have worked out over the past over 10 years what large bags work for me and what key features I need in a bag in order for me to continually reach for it. I thought I could also run you through what's in my bag at the moment, my work bag, because I think it's going to be the last one, guys. I finish up work in 3 weeks and I've got content planned now until the baby is here. So I thought, you know what, we could also do a bit of a what's in my bag. So make yourself comfortable, grab yourself a drink or a snack, and let's just get straight into it. So let's start with the bag I'm currently using. It's all full, ready for another work week. This is the large capture shoulder bag from Aest Studios. They kindly sent me this a couple of weeks ago. I've been using it ever since. Absolutely love it. So it is a gifted bag. There's a few bags within this video that have been gifted, but it's not sponsored. This video is not sponsored in any way. And yeah, I'm just genuinely really loving it. So the reason I went for this one, because it is part of their new arrivals, was because I thought it would be a really great diaper bag. And then obviously in the meantime, I've been using it for work as well, because look how cool it is. Like, it just has a bit of a grungy kind of look to it, which I really like. I love silver hardware at the moment, and I love this shiny leather. It's made from 100% calf leather, so really soft, really beautiful quality, but I just love the shine to it, and it takes my outfit to that next level, especially since being 32 weeks pregnant. I am struggling in the wardrobe department, so I am really relying on my work bags to make me look good. So I really love the external pockets here. In this side, what have we got? We've got hand cream. I've also got a Sol de Janeiro. This is like one of their body sprays. These are great, by the way, because they're so lightweight, so easy to spritz throughout the day, and I get a lot of compliments on this one. And then I've also got a packet of tissues. And then on the other side in this pocket, we've got some antibacterial wipes. I just picked these up from Aldi. They're kind of at the checkout, and whenever I've got these, I use them all the time. They come in handy a lot. And then I've got some hand sanitizer. So that's kind of like my little antibacterial pocket, I guess. So I have divided my bag up into 2 sections. One is for more of my large items, and then the other one is for my most used items. So in the most used department, we've got my wallet. Of course, I've been using my vintage Chanel one, loving this. A reusable shopping bag. This is just those ones from Woolies you get at the checkout. These are, yeah, chewing gum. I always opt for like the big packs of chewing gum. And then I have my car keys as well. So that's what's in that little section. And then next up, we've got my planner. Now this planner I'm currently trialing. So if you've watched my videos before, you guys know I'm a physical planner type of person. And I really want to get back into my A5 planning, because I've just been feeling lately I've got more that I need to write down. So I'm thinking I'm going to roll with 2. So one is going to be my content related planner. As you can see, I've decorated it for Christmas. A little bit premature, but I've got new dashboards from my small business and I wanted to try them out. So I thought, you know what, we're going to decorate it for Christmas. So this is currently my content and, you know, side hustle planner. And then this one here is my personal planner. Medical appointments, daily, weekly and monthly schedule, and just anything that I have on. So they're the 2 planners I've been using, and both fit in this bag like this. I kind of just stack them all. I've also got my Kindle. I am due for a new case. I love this one, but it's kind of breaking everywhere. Although I could probably just get some glue and re-glue it. I've also got my sunglasses. So this is my Songmont case, but I have been using the Vehla sunglasses. So these I think are called the Bowie, and I'm really loving this. Again, we've got silver hardware, loving silver, and I just think they're really cool. Ryan actually wore these over the weekend. He loves them and they look great. So they're a great like gender neutral pair of sunglasses. I then have this pouch. This is like my essentials pouch. I sell these on my website. I have more coming in different sizes. So if you love this and you're looking for additional sizes, just keep checking my website. They should be available soon. They're literally going to be here in like maybe 2 weeks. So yeah, in here I've got highlighters for my planner. I've got some whiteout, charging cord, perfume, 2 different lip balms / lip glosses, my AirPods. So yeah, I just keep all of the little things that kind of get scattered throughout my bag, I'll keep in there. So that is my current work bag and how I've kind of organized it. Really keen to use this as a diaper bag. That's kind of why I chose it, because I just feel like all of these little external pockets are going to be great for organization, and I am just going to be able to find things really easily. If you like the look of this, but you think it's too big for your lifestyle and you're into more like of a medium-sized bag, the other Aest Studios bag I have is quite similar to the look of this, but just smaller. So I'll put a picture on the screen. The next 2 bags are exactly the same, just in different color, and they are the large Longchamp Le Playage. So I absolutely love these. They're probably the most used bags within my entire bag collection, and the ones that I have had for the longest. So what I love about these is they're super lightweight. I do use them with an organizer. I have my brown organizer in here at the moment. It's kind of essential. If I didn't have an organizer, I probably wouldn't reach for this bag as much, because it does need some organization. As you can see, it's just like one big hole. There's no like internal, there's a couple of internal pockets, but very, very basic. So having an organizer is just essential. So I've got the large, this one's actually been designed for this particular bag, so it fits corner to corner perfectly, and then from there I'll organize everything. I don't really have a bad word to say about these bags. I feel like everyone needs to have one in their collection. They're great for travel as well, and the fact that they fold down is just an added bonus. Now this next bag I purchased with the intention of using it as a mum bag, even though the actual style of it is no different to a lot of my tote bags. I could definitely be using this now for work, but I don't always reach for monogram. It's just I've always been like that with my handbags. Same with the Louis Vuitton monogram, but this particular monogram matches my pram beautifully. So I'm being a little bit extra there, but it was not expensive. This was like maybe $150, because the condition is quite bad. Like it's peeling, there's like the rubbing of the corners. Sometimes like depending on like the temperature, no joke, it can get a little bit sticky when it's a bit hot. So I don't know guys, this is total trial and error, but I saw someone pushing their pram and using a Gucci canvas tote bag, and I was like, oh my God, I need one. Then I saw the price of them and I'm like, you know what? Just a vintage one in terrible condition will do for me, especially because I won't have to baby it. I don't have to worry about this one, and it fits one of my organizers. So that kind of made it a little bit nicer, because guys, the interior is no better than the exterior in terms of its condition. You've got a big stain there. You do have an internal pocket on one side. You've got some other additional pockets there, but to be honest, the moment I got it, I just put one of my organizers in there, and that way it kind of makes it look a little bit nicer on the inside. So a lot of the time for me, basic is always best. I love that it didn't have too much going on, and if you ask someone that's looking for a Gucci PVC in particular, because PVC is very durable, and I love it as an alternative to leather because it's also really lightweight. So if you're wanting something like this, and you've seen them online for a crazy price, just have a look at the vintage market, because some of the vintage styles don't look too vintage. I don't know, what do you guys think? I don't feel like that looks too vintage. So I'm really keen to see how this goes. As you can probably tell by the way I'm holding it, it's very, very light. Next, we have a bag that I've never actually used before, so I wasn't even sure I was going to share it, but it arrived last week. And I thought, you know what, it is a big bag. So it's another tote bag. Guys, I've got a lot of tote bags. Sorry if I'm boring you, but they are my go-to. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I've kind of worked out what works for me and I just stick to it. Shoulder bag, tote bag, something that I can fit an organizer in, and something that has good organization. So this one is made from leather. It's from the brand Maison de Sabre, and it's an Australian brand, and they very kindly offered to send me this. It does have a full zip closure. I believe they do this same bag without the zip closure, like if you just want a standard simple snap closure. And yeah, it comes with a dust bag. You've got a nice big opening, you've got some pockets on each side, you've got a little clip in there so you can clip your car keys for easy access. But yeah, like I said, I haven't used it yet. It's got similar dimensions to my Longchamp tote, so no doubt it's going to be very, very handy. And yeah, I mean, there's not much more to say other than it's just another brand that does like quite nice leather tote bags. These bags are really in no particular order because I'm about to show you one of my all-time favorites, and it is the Songmont Your Duffel Bag. So when I received this months ago now, I used it every day for months. Like I only changed out of it because I felt like, oh, I should, you know, show my other bags some love. Does anyone else get that? I feel bad for my other bags when they're not getting used. So even though I don't feel the urge to change out of it, I feel like I should, just so they get their time. So this bag is just absolutely amazing. I know it's going to be a great mum bag. It's a great work bag. Again, my large organizer fits in here, the same one that fits in the Longchamp Le Pliage, and it's just beautiful. Love the design. Again, this is one of those bags that takes my outfit to that next level because it's got the contrast stitching. I've got a few of the Songmont charms hanging off there, the little AirPods case, and just the leather. I love a shiny leather. I've said it before, I'll say it again, but anything with a little bit of shine I am always drawn to, rather than like your standard pebbled leathers, which, to be honest guys, there's a common theme going on here. The ones I reach for a lot are like a shiny leather. So inside you've got a gorgeous like khaki green. You've got this bag has quite a good organization itself in terms of its pockets. But yeah, it is quite a large bag. So it'd probably be a good overnight bag as well. But you do need some kind of organizer. In my personal opinion, I need to be using some kind of organizer with this. This is a great one, highly, highly recommend. Moving on to another vintage designer. Actually, it's not vintage because it's not quite 20 years old. I believe this style came out in around 2009. This is a Celine PVC tote. And I just absolutely loved it. It was giving Goyard vibes, which is why I went for it. But again, I'm not too adventurous when it comes to my colors. So the fact that it came in this beautiful black and brown colorway, you've got the horse and carriage, like the classic Celine horse and carriage logo all over it, and it's like perfect condition. Now the one reason I don't use this much is because it's a little bit too small for me. So as you can see the depth of it there, it's just a little bit small. It's a little bit short this way as well. I haven't thought about selling it at all because I want to love it and I want to use it. But it's just like these little shoulder handles are a little bit short. I would like them to be a little bit longer. I've noticed that with this one as well, the Gucci one. And although they've got buckles here, these aren't adjustable. It's weird. I thought I would be able to adjust those. But I don't know if you guys can tell, but both of these have quite short shoulder handles. I want them to be long. This top was a bad idea. I should not have worn this top. I thought, because I'm feeling very chubby at the moment and puffy, I feel like I need a bit of neckline showing, and I thought this top would be a great idea, but yeah, it's terrible. So sorry if I keep adjusting myself, but this is just falling way too low. So yeah, the Celine tote, if you are someone that uses the medium Longchamp Le Pliage a lot and that size works for you, this would be great. But like I said, I'm a big bag girly, and this just, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see when I'm a mum. If I might carry less than what I actually carry to work. A lot of mums out there are probably going to jump at me in the comments and be like, no, you carry so much. So I really have no interest in letting it go. So it's going to stay in my collection for now, but I'm going to be honest, I don't really reach for this. On to the last two bags. This one I use as an overnight bag. It is way too big as a work bag. And coming from me, that's a bold statement because like I said, I love a big bag. So this is from the brand Vestirsi. This was a gifted one and it is huge. I intended for it to be a work bag because it is marketed as a work bag. You've got the big laptop sleeve, so you can fit a big laptop in here. If you're someone that has a huge one, it will be able to fit in here. But this has become like the perfect overnight bag. It is so bougie, so luxe, and I have the large like Longchamp travel bag that I use, and that's quite big. That's like for a few nights, but this one is perfect when I'm heading to my parents for a night, or if Ryan and I just go for like a little weekend away. This can fit everything that I need and it just looks beautiful. So it definitely has a place within my collection. When it first arrived, I was like, oh no, that's too big. I'm not going to use that. But once I realized actually that's a perfect overnighter, it's the only bag that I have of this size So it's just come in handy a lot. I might even take this to the hospital with me when I have my baby, because I feel like, oh, it's probably too small for that, isn't it? I probably need to take a lot more than that. But yeah, it definitely comes under the big bag category. This one smells really nice too. Like as I'm moving it around, I'm just getting wafts of leather and it smells beautiful. And then the last bag, I'm gonna be honest guys, I've used it maybe once for like a week and then I never really used it again. So this one's on the chopping block, but I thought I would share it anyway. It's a little bit too long this way for me. So when my organizer is in here, it comes to like an awkward length, like to here. So there's like this gap on either side. And because of that, I just don't reach for it, because if it's just like a big open bag like that, all of my stuff is just going to be swimming in there. It's going to be hard to find. Plus you've got a black interior as well. So I always prefer, if it is a dark interior, it needs to be organized pretty perfectly. Otherwise I'm just not going to find anything. So yeah, this one could almost be like almost similar to the Vestirsi one, like an overnight bag, because it is huge, it is soft, it's giving the row vibes. So I can see what they're trying to do with this bag. They're trying to create a really beautiful, generic, simple tote bag. It's just the dimensions are a little bit off for me personally. The shoulder straps are beautiful. It's all of the leathers from the horse are so soft and just comfy to wear against the body. And same goes for these straps. They feel amazing, but it's just a little bit too long this way. I feel like if it was, but then again, they're probably trying to be different, because otherwise all of the tote bags would just end up being exactly the same. But also, if it's not broken, don't fix it kind of thing. So yeah, I am willing to give it another go. Could be a really good nappy bag, depending on, I'm just really not sure with a nappy bag. Am I going to want a little bit bigger than what I'm used to now in an office situation? Or am I going to want a little bit smaller than what I'm used to? So that's why I'm not looking at selling any of these until I'm a mum for at least 6 months to a year to see which ones I reach for. Who knows, this might become my favorite mum bag. So guys, that's all of my bags. I am going to leave them all linked below if anyone is interested. If you want more in-depth information about any of these, go and look at my channel. I have so many videos on a lot of these, especially the Le Playages. I've got tons of videos on those. I'm going to keep you guys updated with this collection if I decide to sell any. Let's just pick my top 3, because I know a lot of you are probably sitting there going, okay, cool, thanks for all that information, but which one's your favorite? Of course, the Longchamp Le Playage, the large size. Again, it suits so many different occasions, whether I'm going to the beach, whether I'm traveling, whether I'm going to work. I know it's going to be a great mum bag. I've got 2 friends that are mums that use this bag and absolutely love it and swear by it. If I was looking for something to elevate my outfit, which is something I've been enjoying doing a lot lately, it would be this one here, the Aest Studios large capture shoulder bag, the shiny leather, the nice silver hardware, the pockets. Again, it's just something, it has a little bit more interest to the bag. So really loving that one for that purpose. Next, I would have to choose my Songmont large Your duffel bag. This is an amazing bag. It's got a lot of pockets, really lightweight for a leather bag, and just absolutely beautiful. I know it's you guys seem to love it a lot as well. So I am now parched. I need to go and get a drink of water. I have just rambled on for so long. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will have everything linked in the description box below, along with any of the bags that have been gifted. Some of them have discount codes. I will of course leave that information in the description box as well. So enjoy the rest of your week, and I will catch you all in my next video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video if you haven't already. I always forget to mention that, but it just helps out my channel so much. I'm so excited for what's to come, guys. I know we haven't got long until Bub's here, so I will be taking a little bit of a break over the Christmas period, which I'm sure all of you will be. But in the new year, I'm just excited to see where this channel kind of leads, and I hope you're all keen to join me on this next phase of life. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.